Well, obviously, there needs to be an opportunity in the market. It's no good trying to do something for which there's no market.
Sure.
After that, obviously, strategic planning. But all the best strategic plans in the world fall apart if there's not attention to detail and proper execution. So it's a very, it's not a 10-minute conversation.
Right.
But I would say attention to detail.
Execution.
And yes, but also a bit of paranoia is not bad.
What do you mean?
Well, the best entrepreneurs that I've met in my life all have a touch of paranoia and not a lot of hubris. They always worry that somebody's going to eat their breakfast whilst they're sleeping.
Right.
And, I'm constantly worried, and you've got to understand what your competitors are doing and where the markets are going.
Right.
And, 10 years ago, well, let's take the luxury goods business. I never realized that it would grow that fast. So we were lucky. But then, it's, if there's a huge wave that you suddenly find yourself on, you've still got to stay on the surfboard and ride the wave. So we were fortunate that we went into the right markets. I was recently with Anton in China, and it's astonishing what's going on over there. So we were correctly positioned in the right places at the right time with the right products.
It's interesting you say that, because when you took over the Richemont, the Rembrandt Group overall, I think the market cap was about 2-3 billion. You take over as a son. Today we spoke about the numbers, hundreds and hundreds of billions in market cap. What makes you?
Yeah, but that's in rands, huh?
Yeah.
The government had something to do with that. If you took Swiss francs, it wouldn't have grown that fast.
Wow.
No, of course, because the rand collapsed versus the Swiss franc.
Hey, I still dream in rands for now. I'll get to a stage where
I pay my tax in rands, buddy.
I know. But you've grown this thing. You've grown these businesses. What is it about you, beyond the team that you work with? What do you think makes you, you? Other than the paranoia, how do you keep tab in multiple markets where when you sleep, one of your shops, one of your businesses, the management is up, the board is up, your customers are up. This is a 24-hour operation. How do you stay sane?
Rule one in life is to delegate stress. First people who get it's my wife and children, okay?
Right.
Now, joking aside, it was easier before the internet and emails. Because nowadays, people just send you an email, they pass the problem to you, and they're gone. So we have a rule. No. Remember one thing given. Whenever anybody comes into your office, their sole purpose is to take the monkey off their back and put it on your back. And if you let slip, your whole office is filled with monkeys. So rule one is if somebody comes in and they've got a problem, they want to take that monkey and put it on your shoulder. Take one out of your drawer, put it on their shoulder, let them leave with two. Now simply, we have a few rules. Rule one, don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Okay.
Because if you're afraid to make mistakes all the time, you're never going to amount to anything. Rule two, if you make a mistake, admit to it immediately.
Right.
To your superior. Because then you own that problem together. If you keep it to yourself, you hide it, and you try and fix it, then it's your problem. Because normally any problem can be resolved if revealed early enough.
Right.
Rule 3, don't make the same mistake twice, because then we think you're slightly, But don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Right.